So 2021 started with a lockdown.
We know, same as every year.
Well, that'll make it easier to remember for the exam then, if you even have to do one this year.
Sir, if I stormed the Capitol back in 2021, the police would have killed me.
I know, but in fairness to the police, at the time they were only used to seeing white people in the Capitol. They thought they were Congress. The 20s was a very different time.
How effective was the vaccine? There's a lot of percentages here. Well, Sir Tom Moore got the vaccine and died of COVID, so I guess for him it was 0% effective.
No, and it's Captain Sir Tom Moore.
Whoa, that's a lot of pronouns. Wait, the government only gave NHS staff a 3% pay rise, but the clapping in 2020, the crazy hour with the vaccine rollout. Would the NHS have been better off only trying to keep Captain Sir Tom Moore alive? Because the money he raised definitely went to the NHS. So did the government kill off Captain Sir Tom Moore so they could underfund the NHS, and that's why it's now privatised?
Oh, no, that's... Stop being stupid.
So what's an anti-vaxxer?
I'm going to discuss them and how they became extinct later on. I'd recommend that you all get your 7,976th booster. I was actually able to buy my home due to the vaccine programme, so I pretended I was homeless, got the initial jab, and I knew with one of the boosters they'd give me the option to buy. Look, I know you're all used to no cashiers, but back in 2021 Amazon opened their first cashierless store. My generation had to talk to people at all the other shops.
So you didn't get to steal bags?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
So Meghan and Harry did an interview with Oprah. Harry stopped being a royal, and some of his family were concerned about the colour of their baby's skin.
Yes, and then Prince William said, "We're very much not a racist family," which was an odd way of putting it.
That is an odd way of putting it. Or they weren't racist because they ruled all of us, so believed they were better than all of us, so no discrimination.
I'll check the mark scheme.
So Prince Philip stopped being a royal in 2021 as well.
Did he do an interview with Oprah?
Damn, did he give his side of the story?
I didn't even know Adele was a royal.
So Man United fans protested their team's involvement in the European Super League by breaking into the stadium and getting their Premier League match with Liverpool cancelled.
Yeah, and I bet they wish they did that later on in the year when Liverpool beat them 5-0 at Old Trafford.
Sir, do I have to engage with this Israel-Palestine stuff? It's a lot. Can't I just leave it and hope it comes together later?
Just make sure you learn one side in case it comes up in the exam.
Like one side of A4?
Sure.
Why did you all let Branson, Bezos and Musk go to space?
We didn't know it was a viewing. We didn't know they were going to buy space.
What do you think they were saving all that money for? So then Prince William said billionaires should help repair the planet rather than going to space. In fairness, what better solution to global warming and rising sea levels? Go to another planet. Sir, were the £50 notes with Alan Turing on really difficult to get out of ATMs? Who leaked the footage of Matt Hancock kissing?
It was Matt Hancock. None of his mates believed him, and he only gave out lucrative government contracts to the ones who initially did.
So, sir, did Italy win the European Championship or Eurovision?
Both.
Whilst we had the highest number of COVID deaths in Europe.
So, we won the European COVID Championship then.
England players received racial abuse for missing penalties.
It wasn't the royal family, before you all...
So some people said they booed footballers taking the knee because they wanted to keep politics out of football.
The problem with that is their boos don't sound like, boo, we want a more effective course of action, but outside of football.
Wait, at the time Prince Andrew allegedly sexually abused a girl, his best friend was a paedophile with an island with underage girls on it that he used to go to all the time.
Yeah.
So why wasn't Prince Andrew charged in the UK? So in 2021, UK job vacancies reached a record high of 953,000.
Yes, but Jobs Brexit voters want to do vacancies remained at 0.
How could Dominic Raab have said he didn't see the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan coming? He was Foreign Secretary.
Because he was on holiday in Crete at the time.
What did this critic mean when she said the Taliban gave her the ick? So there was a fuel crisis from September 24th. Well, my granddad said he went out that morning and bought 400 litres of petrol, so I'm not believing everything this textbook says. So did Alec Baldwin shoot a woman because he thought it would increase his chances of being the next Bond? What happened at the Travis Scott concert?
Let's just say, luckily, he didn't tour.
Who paid for Boris's flat refurbishment?
A Tory donor.
Boris had another kid in 2021.
A Tory donor.
I know the Tories partied whilst a lot of people died, but even if they lived, I doubt they would have been invited anyway. So Boris said it's best to do a COVID test before your New Year's Eve plans, but there weren't any COVID tests left. That's because Elon Musk and Gary Vee told everyone to buy LFTs.
No, that's NFTs.
What's that?
No idea. And 2021 ended with the highest number of COVID infections since the start of the pandemic in 2020. Anyway, Happy New Year, class. Enjoy the lockdown. I'll see you in March.